period of the Alzheimer's stage, and also to avoid the kind of disease develop very fast. Yeah, so if core can do this kind of job, that would be very, very, significant to save people and to help more and more people in need. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is what I call it. It's called computer-assisted speech therapy. However, I didn't have time to talk about this. We have this is the talk, the plenary talk I gave 2 months ago in Beijing about this computer-assisted speech therapy. The fundamental idea is this: is what's called a cognitive reserve. What does this mean by this? Is when people after the puberty period, anybody learn another language, then increase the cognitive reserve. Before the puberty, then the brain, no matter how many languages you learn, almost is the same part of the brain. But after the puberty, any new language you learn, you activate more part of the brain. That means if you learn 10 languages, polyglots, then your brain structure will be different from monolingual or bilingual, whatever. What does this mean? What's happening in our data? We have one very interesting case. Is one of the ladies got a stroke, and after the recovery, and she starts speaking English. She couldn't speak Chinese anymore. What's happening is because the Chinese because she an English teacher for the rest of her life. That's why she lost the lesions. Lesions harmed the part of the brain which is basically responsible for the Chinese language. Then because she started learning English after the puberty, she really the part of the brain she used, activated and used for the English learning was not suffered from this stroke. So that's why she couldn't speak English, speak Chinese, and she started speaking English. When we talked to her, say, what did you speak? Of course Chinese. I actually speak English. So what's happened? Well, what we try to do now, I have developed a particular program. It's called a Sunset Foreign Language Learning Program. By sunset it means when we are getting old, we're really reaching sunset. But sunset is still beautiful. Do you think so? Still shining. So what we want to try to do is encourage people to study different languages, just to activate their brains and to increase their brain results. Yes.
I'd like to share a study I'm involved with at the moment in Scotland with a cognitive scientist Thomas Buck at the University of Edinburgh. And what is happening in care homes and community centres, we train migrants who work on a voluntary basis with elderly people, teaching them their languages, the languages of the countries they are coming from, because it has been proven, for people, that it delays the onslaught of dementia and other degenerative mental diseases.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree with you. This is the program I've designed it now for the last 6 months now. But at the moment I keep it secret because I want to get patented. Because now so far, but I don't think I'm successful yet. But I want to get patents for this copyright, because really this is definitely fundamental. It's fundamental to really to encourage the senior, older adults to learn different languages.
Yes, but this ticks the social agenda that you brought to the forefront of our minds in 2 ways. Because it also trains migrants who work on a voluntary basis and gives them new skills to use part of their identity, their language, to teach to these elderly people they are looking after.
Absolutely, I fully agree with you. Yes, I really like to know more about your university, so we can have. I have a big aging long-term research center in Shanghai. We have lots of hospitals involved and also AI people involved. A big team now. Yes, and lots of money too.
Let's talk.
And
any new ideas to share with Professor Gu? He mentioned that a lot of participants, a lot of funding. We may want to explore new possibilities.
Yeah, I was wondering because, by the way, it doesn't talk. I guess you're familiar with the work of Sarah Jessica Blakemore, which has explored the brain and the critical periods in the brain, and I was wondering about these or the ways of reopening these critical periods in a way, because it was very interesting that part. Because one that I think the critical periods is close when the gray matter has stopped developing, let's say. What can we do in terms of languages? What can we do in terms of the as potential language teachers, language practitioners? You know.
Yes, this is definitely, you know, first of all, it's very interesting. You know, more 20 years ago, most of neuroscientists believe that once the neurons die, and then it's gone, the new neurons cannot be reborn. But 20 years later, nowadays, they changed this view completely. Really, the new neurons can be reborn. So this is really, this is one thing. Another thing is the plasticity. The used to think that once, for example, about 35 years ago or 50 years ago, a lot of neuroscientists believe, you know, the plasticity after the age 35, the plasticity reduced drastically, even it lost completely. Why I say the 35? Because I have personal experience. I had involved in a car accident. My brain skull cracked 8 pieces. So I lost consciousness for 3 days, and the doctor said, "Oh, this man's going to be a virgin." Am I a virgin? No. So they use I used my brain to donate it to those neuroscientists for donated in the quotation. Examination several days and sitting on the MRI and all these sort of couple of days, and all these sort of things. And eventually they produced a paper published to be published very quickly in Nature. So this is called a unique brain. My brain, I lost this side is dead brain, and on this side it become a reborn. So this is kind of plasticity thing. Yes, this but reopenable. This is also the latest proposal by neuroscientists. Although yes, we are getting older. Again, we may suffer from visions. Yes, we may lose a lot of things, but our brain is absolutely fantastic. We can reopen it. Remember, reopen it in a very, very saturated way, not in a very poorly, socially deprived way. That's a bad idea.
Because time constraint, I think participants need time to prepare for the next pair of sessions. So keynote speech would end here. Let's thank Professor Yueguo for his inspiring talk.